What's up, team? I'm back in the building bringing you guys that real review, and that's for real. If you're new to the channel, let me explain how I get down my movie reviews. I give 2 grades in my movie reviews. I give you guys an audience experience grade, and I give you guys a critic grade. With that being said, let's get into this movie review of Mission Impossible Fallout. This is the 6th installment film of the epic Mission Impossible franchise that my boy Tom Cruise has built. Single-handedly, the boy ain't stopped one bit. He keep this shit going, and I love every bit of it, guys. Tom Cruise is the man. These Mission Impossible movies never disappoint me at all. From 1 to now, they ain't lost a beat. Let's talk about this story. When you come into a Mission Impossible movie, the first thing you're thinking about is, what is the mission about? What is Ethan finna go through? Are they gonna replicate what they did in the other films? Or are they gonna come with something so fresh and new that you don't even, you care about the other films, but you're like, okay, I'm invested in this new mission. And they did that. They gave me something fresh, something new, and I dug it 100%. Tom Cruise is the man. Let's just acknowledge that. And I love the way they wrote this movie. It felt like original Mission Impossible film. They gave homage to me. I felt like they gave homage to the original Mission Impossible show. I felt that they embodied the characters even more. Throughout this story, I was so invested in these characters, I couldn't stop watching them. The story kept me going, 100%. I'm just paying attention to everything that goes down. And I found, watching this movie, I realized that I'm really a big fan of this Mission Impossible franchise. I'm already a fan of Tom Cruise, TC all day. But I found myself so engaged in this story that I started unraveling the story as I watched it. It's like I know what Ethan's finna go through and how he's going to get out of this. And I love that about this story. As a fan, I felt like I was part of it. I was so engaged in this movie. I truly love the way they wrote this story. The story was on point. I dig that shit. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. Man, personally, I love this story, man. I can't wait to purchase this movie and watch it at home.
My nigga.
Let's talk about the cast. We got Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Alec Baldwin, Angela Bassett, Rebecca Ferguson, and new to the crew, baby, Henry Cavill, Superman himself in this movie. I love these characters. Tom Cruise, they showed a different side of Luther, Ving Rhames' character this time around that I'd never seen before. And I really appreciated it. The way they showed him let me know how deep this crew was. And I loved every bit of it. They gave Simon Pegg more. They gave him more to the team this time around. They gave, the Alec Baldwin came in more. This is a solid MI team. And I love it. But I did have a problem with Henry Cavill's character. And the thing about the problem that I had with Henry Cavill's character was the trailers was semi-deceiving. And coming in, I'm expecting what I saw in the trailers, but I didn't get it. But it wasn't a major disappointment because Henry Cavill did his thing. But the character that I thought he was going to be, he was not. And I was like, oh, I was kind of off, like, oh, freak, man. I thought I was going to get this, but I didn't get it. But he was not disappointing at all. Henry Cavill did his thing in this movie. I love the way they used Angela Bassett's character. Rebecca in here, bruh. The cast was on point. You're gonna adore the core 4. That's Tom Cruise, Luther, Simon, and Alec Baldwin. You're gonna adore them. You're gonna understand them. You're gonna understand, bruh. It showed me what brotherly love is all about. And man, that shit was dope. I appreciate that. And I can't wait to see where they go with Mission Impossible 7, because I know they're gonna make a 7. They gotta make a 7. They gotta make a 7. So enough with the cast. Let's get on to this directing. This movie was directed by a gentleman named Christopher McQuarrie. I hope I said his name right. He did the last one. He did the last Mission Impossible. And I like his directing. I like the fact that he was able to transition action, fights, dialogue, and still keep pace. With Tom Cruise running everywhere, doing Mission Impossible things, I know that's not easy for a director. Tom Cruise showed his ass in this movie, no doubt. The boy is on fire. He was just landing on the table like, check me out, baby. Yeah, I'm older, but I'm doing these stunts like Jackie Chan, baby. And for a director to capture those moves like Tom Cruise, like capture what Tom Cruise is doing and getting it on point, the directing was on point with me. I loved every bit of it. From the fights to the action to dialogue, the directing was cool. 100%. There was no over-exaggeration in special effects. Straight, dope, Mission Impossible things that you adore from all the other movies. And they didn't lose a beat. It's crazy. They didn't lose a beat one bit. The music. Hey! I know I just came out that. The music, bruh. I don't know who was playing them bongos. But that motherfucker was getting that shit. Man, you heard them bongos going, bro. He was getting them. Man, the bongos had me going. Fuck! I love it. I love those man. Them bongos, bro. When you knew them bongos were playing, you knew some shit was finna go down. And my gosh, whoever was playing them bongos did his or her thing, bro. I thought Tito Puente was in there. That shit was on point. I'm like, damn, who's playing these bongos, bro? It felt, and you know what's the crazy thing? It felt so much like Incredibles 1. With the music, it just mixed so well with this film. So well that it was like yin and yang. It was like X and Y. It was just so combined. That music, oh my gosh. Them bongos, bro. I don't know who's playing it, but thank you. Cause you showed your ass in this. My gosh. Them bongo, man. Ricky Ricardo was leading that band. Bruh, that shit was on point. I love it. I love the music. I was so entertained. You guys probably know that. I was entertained like a motherfucker, man. This movie was really cool. I really appreciate this movie. The trailers semi-deceived me in a degree with Henry Cavill's character. But besides that, this movie was cool as hell. I really enjoyed this movie. It had me cheesing, had me smiling. I was so engaged, man. Tom Cruise is the man. When it comes to this Mission Impossible stuff, bro, nobody can take that from him, man. I love it. I love it. Let's give this movie a grade. Entertainment. I'm going to give this movie a solid A. As a critic, story, music, casting, acting, everything, I'm going to give this movie a solid A. I love Mission Impossible 6 Fallout. I recommend if you adore all the other Mission Impossible movies, you will love this one too. I'm going to watch it again. I got to watch it again. I got to watch it again. It's got to a point, I'm taking the family to watch this. Not my son, freak that, no. But my daughter and my girl, we're going to watch this movie, Mission Impossible. Matter of fact, I might call my brother and say, come watch Mission Impossible 6 when we fall out. I got to make sure I put some more money in these actors' pocket, directors, and Paramount Pictures for making this dope-ass movie, Mission Impossible 6 Fallout. I love this movie. This movie was dope as hell. Hope you guys enjoyed the real review, and that's for real. Thumbs this video up, subscribe to J3 Entertainment if you're about that real life. J3 out.